Hey, it's me again. I'm back with another quick video for you guys today. It's early here in Orlando, getting ready to run to the doctor, take my son to get his knee x-rayed. Today I want to talk to you guys about your word. What is your word worth? If your word was money, how much value would the bank give you for your word? In the old days, if a man said he was going to do something, there was no need for a contract to be signed or anything of that nature. We have so many different forms of verifying things now. But all it took back in the old days was your word and a handshake, and people could count on you. Today, what is your word worth? If you say you're going to do something, do you hold true to that? Can people truly depend on you? All people, not just your friends, not just your family. Do you give people fake phone numbers just to get rid of them? Do you make promises for pledges, that you're going to help somebody out or you're going to donate something to their cause, knowing you're not going to do it, but you're politely telling them what they want to hear to get them out of your face, but in actuality, you're telling a lie. You only lie to people that you have two things in store for that person. One, you're either trying to deceive them for whatever type of benefit is coming to you, or two, you fear them. Other than that, why won't you tell them the truth? I am very, very vocal about truth with my friends to the point to where it has narrowed down the number of friends that I have because I just tell everybody the truth and I demand that they do the same. Even if I don't want to hear it, just tell me the truth because that truth is going to help me grow and become a better person. Me and my brother, I have two brothers, one older, one younger. I'm in the middle. Me and my younger brother, we talk about this almost every day. And, I call him about situations that I have going on because I know he's going to tell me the truth. I have another friend in Georgia. He does the same thing. If I call him, he's going to tell me the truth. Whether I want to hear it, don't want to hear it, don't sugarcoat it. Because all that sugar is going to give you cavities eventually. You got to get to a place to where you are comfortable receiving and giving truth. There's a correct way to tell somebody when they're wrong and when they're right. And people always say, well, treat people the way you want to be treated. And that sounds so cliche or so, everybody just says it or it's just whatever. But it's true. You don't want to be talked to any type of way. So don't talk to people any old type of way, talking down to them to make you feel good about yourself. But why do we run from truth so much? I'll share some of my truth with you, things that a lot of people that are close to me know, but a lot of so-called believers might have a problem with. Myself, I own Apocrypha. I own many different versions of the Bible. I have a Holy Quran. I have many different books on different religions and different things in that and studying things because like the Apostle Paul did when he was at Mars Hill. How can you really sit down and share your beliefs with a person but you don't honor and respect their beliefs? What they believe in no way moves me from what I believe, but we sit down and we respectfully talk about what one person believes versus another person. So you have to be willing to share your version of truth with someone else and also at the same time respect what they believe to be true. So what is your word worth today? What is the truth that you hold dear to? Can people really depend on you to keep your word? Your credit, repossessions, all those different things are different times when you've broken your word, whether it was willingly or unwillingly. But there's still a contract that was made that was broken. Even with marriages today, we get in and out of marriage just as fast as we get in them before the ink dries, we're out. But you made an oath, you made a commitment, you gave somebody your word. So I'd like you today to take the time, if you would please, to evaluate your value of your word, your truth. When you speak something, it should hold weight. People should be able to count on it. Just like they can count on sitting on a chair and not falling, they should be able to stand on your word like firm concrete and know, well, if John said he's going to be here at 5 o'clock, at 4:50, I need to be looking for him. Because I know in the next 10 minutes, he's going to pop up. 5:30 shouldn't be there, and I'm just now calling with some type of excuse on why I didn't get there. When we go for job interviews and different things, people said be there at 10, you agreed you'd be there at 10, and it's 10:05 and you're showing up, you broke your word. Yeah, you might have got late in traffic or whatever, but many times we dilly-dally and pilly-pally around to the last minute, and then we get to work late. They have an old saying that you're on CPT time, you're on black folks' time or island people's time or whatever. No, there's only one time in this time period. If you say you're going to be there at 8 o'clock, be there at 8 o'clock. Keep your word. Be dependable, because so many people are watching you. And for parents, your kids are always watching you, because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You don't keep your word, you're going to raise little truce breakers who don't keep their word. So, again, what is your word worth? And it should be unbreakable to you. There's a movie a while back, Scarface, and I know, everybody who's not in the church or in the church, somebody at one point in time, many of us have always have seen the movie Scarface, and he says that he has two things in this world, and one of them is his word, and he doesn't break it for anybody. So, it's kind of a worldly example of of not breaking your word, but it's still relevant to what I'm saying. If you say you're gonna do something, male, female, old, young, regardless of your belief system, regardless of your location in the world, geographic location, keep your word, because your word is you and you are your word. You guys have a great day. Again, this is John Hart from Heart to Heart Talks. And remember, put your word on the scale, and it should never come up lacking anywhere if you truly are a woman or a man of integrity. Have a great day.